Before I even start this video, man, I just want to say that this is a video I really didn't even want to make. This is not something that anybody who has done a video like this wants to make. But we lost another great guy, man, and it's sad because we don't. It's not many of us. It might look like a lot on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're looking, YouTube here. But it's not. It's not a lot of us, man, compared to the overall population of the world. And when I first came into this as animated heroes, I was told by several people. One guy, Mr. Cracky, Leluche Zero, the reason I'm here. We're all brothers. We're all just a big family. And Glenn, I remember his first words to me. I kid you not. He said, "You need some more Marvel in your collection," and that was when I first started. I was collecting straight Dragon Ball Z and a few others, One Piece. I think Naruto had just came out. I don't remember, but his first words to me were, "You need more Marvel in your collection," and I believe I'd already had Spider-Man and Black Cat. I think Marvel Legends versions. I don't know. It don't matter. I had something like those, and he said to me those words, and I didn't take them seriously because I'm just not a big Marvel fan. I like Spider-Man, I like Punisher, I like Daredevil, but that's about as far as it goes. I like Deadpool, but I never was a fan of the Avengers. And speaking of Avengers, he also talked me into wanting to see that movie. He said, if you don't like the show, check out the movies. He said Marvel puts out some pretty good content, and I stuck by those words. Ultimately, I stuck by them, and I talked to him more and more as I began to post. He would just give me like tips and stuff, and he would always comment and say, "Wow, this is great," or "Your work's getting better." Just things like that to just boost my motivation and make me feel good. And he was a guy who was really good at that, real good at making you feel good, real chill dude, great to talk to. And I don't want to do any editing to this video, nothing like that, because it's coming from the heart. I want all of this to be real, man, and that's just if I mess up on my words, forgive me. I'm sorry, but we lost another guy, man. It's just not. It's not cool. And me being the person I am, I'm not gonna sit here and give some kind of sermon or anything like that. I'm not a real religious person, honestly. It's not who I am. It's not a part of me. I grew up around it, but I just never. I lost someone great last year, and it just made me question all that stuff greatly. And it just makes me think, like, man, you can go at any time. It's sad, and I don't understand death, man. I don't understand it. Like, we're given this life, and we have the opportunity to make something beautiful out of it. People die every day. Like, someone could just get to the happiest point of their life. They start a family, they have a kid, their kid's getting ready to go to school, the first day of school, this guy dies and never gets to watch his kid grow. Just things like that, man. I don't understand. Why do you give us something great and it's just so easily taken away? A lot of people get to the highest point in their life, and then next thing you know, you don't wake up the next day. And I don't see that as fair, man. But going back to what this video is about, Glenn Webb, man, great guy. I didn't talk to him a whole lot like a lot of people did, so I'm not just gonna sit here and lie. Nothing about this video is fake. I'm not one who's gonna do that. If you decide to make a video titled RIP Glenn Webb and your video is fake, man, you need to take that down, because that's just ultimately disrespectful. It's not cool. Because this was a great guy, and if you're doing this for YouTube views, or you're doing it just because you want to get your name out there that you're a collector, like, nah, man. And I don't think many people in the toy community are like that. Honestly, I'm not talking to anyone directly at all, so don't go and say, "Oh, well, he's talking to this person. No, he's talking to that person." No, I'm not talking to anybody at all. But if there is someone out there who does that, man, don't you even think of posting that video, man, because that's just downright disrespectful to a guy that we just lost, man. Not cool. But Glenn, man, he was all about happiness. He was all about being. He wasn't even trying to be inspiring at all. That's just who he was. He was just inspiring. It wasn't something that he tried to do. Um, he was just nice, man. He was nice. That's all it is. And you don't get a lot of that in the world today, man. I mean, we as toy collectors, yeah, we gotta stick together, but he was just nice. That's all it is. That's all it takes for some people, man. You just gotta be a good person, and that's what he was. You don't, like I said, get a lot of that, and that's what made him such a great person, and that's why this loss is definitely affecting a lot of people. Now, some more affected than others, obviously, but I'm at the point right now, like I said, I didn't even want to make this video. I'm not even trying to set up a scene or no shit like that. Like, my room's dark. There's no light coming in. I just sat down and said I'm going to record this video because I had people asking me how I felt about it. Did I have anything to say about it? And I was telling them no. I just didn't want to do this. But since a lot of people are asking me what do I think about it, here's what I think, man. I don't understand it. That is my answer to the question that you guys have asked me. I don't understand it. I don't understand death at all. I don't understand how you can live your life one day be perfect and then the next day it's like you don't know what's going on. You're not there anymore. I don't I don't I will never understand it. Never, ever, 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 ever. Unless I get some detailed explanation after I die of why the hell this has to happen, it'll never make sense to me. And I just don't dig that. And for the people who are religious, I'm not talking about your religion whatsoever. That's not what I'm here to do. I don't want to down what anybody believes, and that's not something I do. But I just do want to say this for the people who are very religious. Please don't comment on my video and saying, well, God has a plan or whatever, because I lost someone great before, and it was people in my ear telling me that, and all it did was piss me off. There's no logical way to say it's cool or it's okay that someone died, and Glenn Webb is definitely one of those people. But on to what he did, he was inspiring to everybody in the toy community. I've never met anybody that said they hate Glenn Webb. His YouTube page says that everyone loves him. He just hit 100K yesterday after passing away, and he was already at like 99 before that. So yeah, great guy. A lot of people loved him. Look at the feedback on his videos. Go to his page, see how many people took time out of their day to say RIP. You know that's just a guy that's loved. A lot of people care about him, and that's amazing. That's amazing. I want love like that. And just, it's great, man. For so many people to care about you, it means that you have left a mark. You have done something for someone, or you've given them something they need, to where they're willing to take time out of their day to say RIP to you. A lot of people probably just look over and they say, oh, well, another person is gone. Oh, well. I mean, the fact that you genuinely, and I know a lot of people are probably thinking, well, it's just an RIP. No, it's not just an RIP. People genuinely take the time out of their day to put RIP. If you didn't care, you wouldn't put that. And if I didn't care, I wouldn't make this video, or anyone else, whatever you want to say about it. So, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to just talk about. Like I said, I didn't talk to him much, but he motivated me to get into Marvel, and because of that, I'm gonna stay into Marvel, man. I've never been a big fan, but I got a few Marvel figures, man, and I'm gonna keep those as a remembrance of him, man, because he was genuine and he was nice to me. And that's not something he had to do. He didn't have to speak to me when my page was growing. He didn't have to say anything. He didn't have to talk to anybody, because his YouTube spoke for itself. He could have been one of those famous guys on YouTube that don't even respond to their fans, the ones that just, they think, oh, well, I'm going to get a couple hundred more subscribers after I post this video, so yeah, I'm not going to respond to anybody. I don't have to. I don't have to talk to anybody. It doesn't matter. If I lose a couple hundred, I'll gain them back. He could be one of those assholes, man, but he wasn't. He was a great guy, and honestly, I'm sad by it, but more confused, if anything, because I guarantee you there's a lot of people that are saying, well, I just talked to him yesterday. And that's how it goes, man. You just talked to him recently, and then all of a sudden, whoop, you can't talk to him anymore. And that pains me deeply. And I don't know, I'm not gonna ramble on. This isn't a video that I'm not even gonna post a link for it on my Instagram or nothing. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. But for the people that asked, this is how I feel about it. And I'm sorry about the lights and shit. It's dark in my room. I just don't I didn't want to do no kind of editing for this video. This is just me speaking from the heart, and that's what it is. RIP, Glenn Webb, you'll be missed, man. You were awesome, and if heaven does exist, man, I hope you're surrounded by all the action figures that you want, all the ones that you want that are coming out, just all that shit, man. Nothing else to say. I'm sorry for swearing. I normally just I try not to do that in my videos, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'll cut that crap if I can. Well, I'm not cutting it out of the video, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say anything else, but yeah, Glenn Webb, great guy. I'm gonna leave the link to his channel in the description. So for those of you who aren't following him, go follow him. Check out his page. Check out his content. He was a great reviewer. He was just great in general, and I got nothing else to say to you guys. Bye.